Grand Prairie opened the doors to a true city treasure to celebrate a very special occasion.
This is very nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all do this.
2014 is the 105th anniversary of Grand Prairie as a city, and as part of the celebration, the public was invited to a free open house at the historic Copeland home, the residence that Dr. Horace Copeland and his family moved into just over 105 years ago.
This was his office, so he would see patients here and in his kitchen and also in their own homes.
Dr. Copeland set up his medical practice in the house and was the first doctor the city ever had. Over the years, he delivered hundreds of Grand Prairie babies and was respected and admired for his willingness to treat anyone who needed his help, whether they could afford to pay him or not. The home is now recognized by the state of Texas as a historical landmark, and thanks to continuing restoration efforts by the city and the Grand Prairie Historical Organization, people can still see what life was like in the earliest days of Grand Prairie.
Toast goes in here, and you close it like that.
They do know by records he delivered over 4,000 Grand Prairie babies, and he actually saw patients here in his home and in the kitchen and in the front office, and then he would also go by horse and buggy to the people's homes. In his office, we still have his original desk, his original medical bag, and some of his tools are still there. There's a china cabinet in the dining room that was donated by his granddaughter. So there are a lot of pieces that belong to the Copeland family. Also in the home, you have this butter churn, and the churn was mid-1800s. This churn was donated by a member of the Height family, which was an original Grand Prairie family. You know, you feel a connection, a sense of nostalgia. You get to go through, and you know, people our age and younger, they don't remember times before there was the internet and there was computers and VCRs and DVD players, and it's neat to step inside. I would like to see more younger people my age and below, that actually embrace their history, because when you have a sense of pride of your home and of your community, then you take care of it. It's yours. And you know, we need that here in Grand Prairie. We need people and citizens that are prideful of where we live.
If you'd like to know more about the Copeland home and Grand Prairie history, you can visit the Grand Prairie Historical Organization's website at gphistorical.com.